Good evening, everyone. Today is still December 14th, which is Thursday? Yeah, 2023. It's approximately 5:30 p.m. and I am here again for the second time today. I guess I miss y'all, so I'm back. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please hit the like button so my channel can spread. If you like what I'm doing, I'll really appreciate it if you can get amongst other people. I really thank you. If you can, share the video, like whatever his name, Nino Brown. So I ain't gonna copy the man. But share the video. Thank you. Now, I was looking at my channel, right? My subscribers have grown, which I call y'all friends. I'm up to like 6,000 or something right now, right? And I appreciate y'all for that. And I remember when I first started, I told some people, friends of mine or whatever, or people that I know. I ain't gonna call, friends. You gotta be careful about friends. So I told some people that I know, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. But you would have thought I was Eddie Murphy or Dave Chappelle or something the way they laugh. And I was like, damn, what, why y'all laughing at me? I'm serious. And so I thought back, like, man, I remember a time. I got my own truck, right? I'm in the trucking industry, and I'm what you call an owner operator. And I remember one time I told my mom, right? I was like, I'm gonna get my own truck. And my mom said, you don't need to get no truck. You see how high fuel is? You see how high that gas is? How high that diesel is? You ain't gonna make no money doing that. You don't need to get no truck. That's what my mom told me. Was she a hater? Did she mean no harm? Nope. But that's what she told me. She said, don't get no truck. After I told her I was going to get my own truck. Because I always wanted to be a boss. I wanted to be my own, work for myself. I can't stand that employee type thing. It's all right for other people, but for me, I see myself as a boss, as an owner, as a CEO. I don't see myself as just a worker. And I always say, as a man thinketh, so is he. You are what you think you are. So now your action got to show what you think. So I made moves to become a boss. Do I own a fleet of trucks yet? No, but I will. You got to start somewhere. So, but I was just thinking back about that when I told my friends about I was going to start a YouTube channel. They laughed like I was Eddie Murphy. My mom told me, don't get no truck. You are, the fuel too high. My own mom told me that. And you ain't gonna make no money doing that. Them people out there struggling. She mean no harm. I'm not saying my mom a hater, but if it wasn't my mom, and somebody told me that, I would call them a hater. But it happened to be my mom, and I don't think she was hating. She was just, a lot of time people project what they can't do onto you. So my mom looked at the price of diesel fuel. Well, she ain't got no diesel vehicle, so it don't affect her no way. But she thinking about the fact that she can't afford to buy the diesel. So most likely I can't either. Like I'm depending on her for money. She ain't looked at the breakdown of the truck gonna pay for the diesel. I'm not paying for it out of my pocket. But anyway. So where I'm going with this video is, I was telling these people this. I told my mom about I was gonna get my own truck. I told my friend, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And I've done it throughout my lifetime. I've had goals and dreams. I've always been a big dreamer. I've always had big goals, right? I ain't never been an average type person. I hate average. So I've always dreamed big and had big goals and things that I had planned for myself. I achieved some of them I didn't. But I always gave it a shot. I always gave it a try. No matter what nobody else said. I happen to be one of the people that's strong enough to not listen to naysayers and people telling me what I can't do. Everybody ain't got that strength. Majority of people, when somebody who they trust or love and believe in tell them they can't do something, they believe them. Most people are not strong enough to override the negative opinions. when somebody tell them they can't do it. Most people can't override that. Most people, when their mom tell them, don't get that truck, you ain't gonna make no money, most people won't get the truck because their mom told them. And they figure their mom ain't gonna tell them nothing wrong. I'm not that person. I'm gonna try any damn way. I got to see myself fail. I got to see it for myself. I ain't gonna let nobody else tell me I can't do it. I got to see for myself. But most people, when they have big dreams and goals and they're not sure, and they have a little doubt, can they do it? They might tend to look to other people for encouragement. That's what you're doing when you tell somebody like your mom, your friend, your sister, your brother, your cousin, whoever. That's what you call yourself doing when you got a big goal or a dream that you're hoping for. When you go tell somebody, you hoping that they will encourage you and say, hey, yeah, you can do it. I know you can do it. Go and try it. But then you end up being disappointed when you find out most of the time, they're going to be like, nah, you sure about that? I don't know. That seemed kind of out the way. That seemed like kind of big, ain't it? That's what you're going to mostly get when you go tell somebody about your hopes and your dreams and your plans and what you're planning on doing. 9 times out of 10, they're going to shoot it down. Not because they're haters, not because they don't love you, but because they projecting their insecurities and their lack of ability onto you. They're projecting the doubt that they have in themselves on you because they don't believe they can do it. They don't think you can do it. So they'll tell you how they feel about themselves when they tell you, don't go get that truck. Don't start that business. You see the economy right now? The economy, we're in a recession now. They say we're finna go into a recession. Don't go start no business right now. You're going to lose everything. You better not go into real estate. You see how high the interest rates are? You see how high these houses are? You better not go into real estate. When you tell somebody, I'm finna go into real estate, they're going to tell you about the economy bad. When you tell about you're going to start a business, when you tell them, I'm finna start my own business. You see how, you see? I wouldn't do that if I was you. That's what really happens when you call yourself going to get some encouragement. When you call yourself going to your friends and family members to get some motivation, somebody to cheer you on and tell you can do it. That's what you're hoping for. You ain't bragging, you ain't showing off, but you might be having a little self-doubt going on. You just need a little encouragement to push you on over that hump to make you go and do it. But instead they tell you, I wouldn't do it if I was you. So where am I going to the video? Y'all probably already figured it out. Because I'll never forget. Because a lot of things that I've achieved now, a lot of things that I've done in my life, it was because of the people that told me I couldn't do it. It was because of the people that told me I shouldn't try that. Don't do that. Man, it ain't going to work. Yep. I remember just going to get my CDL license. I told somebody back in 96, man, I have to go to CDL school, get my CDL. Wasn't nobody else, from where I'm from, the hood, drug dealer, lazy, don't want to work nowhere. I'm telling my homeboy, man, I'm going to go get my CDL and drive a truck. I'm sick of this shit. Man, you ain't gonna get no CDL. You don't know how to drive no truck. Man, you better, shit, fuck that working shit. Man, I'm finna stay out here, man, we finna get this money out here, man. We finna come up. Ain't came up yet. And for that, the dope game, that shit dead and over with. But I got my CDL. And that was in 1996. I'm still out here on this road driving and having a good life doing it. If I were to listen to them, I'd probably be in prison or dead. Because they told me, I can't drive. You don't know how to drive no truck. No, I didn't. Did I just say I'm going to CDL school, fool? School, when they teach you how to do stuff you don't know how to do, but they still, you don't know how to drive no truck. No shit. That's why I'm going to CDL school. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I don't want to hit the wrong button. Because last time I did this, the phone, it stopped my whole recording. I had to start all over again. I ain't going to do that this time. So, if y'all can still hear me, I'm waiting. All right, let's go. There you go. So, where I'm going to the video, if you got some hopes, some dreams, some plans that you done set in your mind that you gonna do, whether big or small, don't tell nobody. Shh, keep it to yourself. The dream killers are alive and well. Let me repeat that just in case you ain't hear me, because I'm whispering, because I don't want nobody to hear me. I don't want them people, don't tell nobody. It's just like slaves on the slave plantation. Because we all in the plantation. If you don't own the plantation, you own the plantation. So you either a slave or the slave master, one of the two. I ain't want to be a slave no more. And just like when slave was escaping the plantation back in the day, you have to be very, very quiet. You can't let the other slave know that you finna escape, because they're going to run to your master. Remember that. They're going to tell you, what's better than what we've got here? Where you going? Where you gonna escape to? What you leaving for? It ain't no better out there than it is out here where we got it. Master Mo, he good white folk. That's what they gonna tell you. Cause when you try to escape that rat race world, you escaping the plantation. If you ain't the boss, you the worker. If you ain't the slave master, you the slave. White, black, Chinese, I don't care what you are. We got all races of slaves nowadays. If you don't own the plantation, because every work site, every job is a plantation. You either own it, as in it belongs to you, or you own it, as in you own that motherfucker. So, when you planning to escape from the plantation, when you planning to run, like Harriet Tubman, can't tell nobody. Don't tell them other slaves, because they still got the slave mentality. They gonna tell you, what's better than what we've got here? You be like, are you fucking crazy? You don't want to leave this shit? You don't want to be free? It's a lot of slaves comfortable with being slaves. Just because you're not, don't mean they're not. Harriet Tubman said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if they only knew that they were slaves. Take it how you want it. When you're ready to escape the plantation, meaning pursue your dreams and goals and hopes and aspirations, don't tell them other slaves, whether it be your mama. Your mama on the plantation too. And she might tell you, like my mama told me, don't buy no truck. You see how high that fuel is? In other words, even during slavery, the parents told their kids that was talking about escaping, don't you leave here. Them dogs gonna get you. And they're gonna bring you back and they're gonna beat you. Not out of hating, being jealous, because they were afraid for their children. They were scared, they doubted that their children could actually be free. Because they look around and most people aren't free. So it's a good possibility that you won't be free either. But I'll be damned if I ain't gonna run. Call me Kunta. They're gonna have to cut every foot off I got. My leg, knees, arms, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I'm running every chance I get to get off this goddamn plantation. So, the moral of the story, don't tell nobody about your escape plan. Keep it to yourself. Big War the Genius. Bye.